and welcome back to a new love list, and today I am joined by my very good friend Helen.
Hello!
You might know her as Helen Anderson on YouTube. Of course, I'll leave her links down below, so go have a peek. You will love her videos. I love your videos, so I'm sure you guys will as well. So I've roped in Helen to do one of my love list videos because I'm really enjoying doing them more collaborative.
They're fun with two. Everything's fun when there's more of you,
Yes,
I suppose.
Exactly. So it's a nice way to get to know much more about Helen as well, and both of us for what we liked for February. So should we get right into it?
Let's do it!
Okay.
First question is, well, the first love is what I watched. Favourite film / programme. Okay, I watched a movie. I do the movie picking at the moment at home because I'm on a roll. So Matthew's like, you pick the films. And the best film I think I've watched was one called Chef. You watched that?
I've seen it.
Oh my god!
It's so good,
it's
isn't it?
so good. There's the bit where he is making the cheese toasty. Like, it made all my nerve endings tingle.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
so
good
good.
bit. Yeah.
It's basically about a guy that's a really good chef. Things go wrong on Twitter. Anyway, so he decides to open a food truck and travel America making sandwiches. It just looks like, it's so good. It's like the ideal life.
Yeah. It's a really laid back film though, isn't
Yeah.
it? It's like a super easy watch.
And I really like the scripting in it. I think a lot of it's quite eloquent and it's very contemporary, so it's very up to date, but it's not corny. Like, they talk about social media, and sometimes movies do it and you're like,
Yeah,
no,
they do.
we're still not ready.
I hate that. I know you mean that cringy moment when you
you're
just don't quite get it.
No.
Yeah.
What about you? Your favourite?
Ooh, tell you what I didn't like. Something called The Lobster. Have you heard about it?
No.
Definitely don't. It's so random. It's the most random film I've ever seen. Oh, in fact, things I do enjoy watching right now. Have you seen this Chelsea Does programme on Netflix?
No.
It's about this woman called Chelsea. I don't know who she is really, but I think she's like a talk show host or a comedian from America. And she's called Chelsea. And it came up in like the New In. Do you know on Netflix? It's like New In, and it's called Chelsea Does, and she talks about drugs, racism, and a few other topics. There's like 4 different episodes, but I really like her. And she's really funny, and it's a really nice kind of documentary style.
Oh, I like
Yeah,
that.
I'd very much recommend that to anyone that hasn't seen it. Go check that out. Second question. Favourite photo of February?
Okay.
This is my favourite photo. So it's a photo of a Dior Cruise collection bag and a pair of Dior shoes. But the reason I really like it is because it was the first time I got to work with Dior, and they took me to Paris, and I went to one of their new launch parties, and it was just like loads of like cool people there, and it was just an amazing experience. Yeah, it was just really nice to work with such a huge brand.
That's really nice.
So this kind of reminds me of just how kind of cool and fashion it was, and just like a massive experience.
Okay, I think my one is going to have to be...
You've got so many nice ones.
Oh, I don't know. I really like this one that my mum took of me, which is me outside the Eiffel Tower, because me and my mum went on holiday to Paris for like 4 days, and it was just such a nice time to spend with my mum. Like, being a grown-up, you'll see your mum like for a cup of tea or like pop over or whatever. But having some like one-on-one quality time is just so nice. We had such a good time, and she'd never been to Paris, so everything was amazing to her. And she was all like getting all like, oh my gosh, at everything. It was just so nice.
Okay, who you loved, so you're like your favourite, it could be any person, it could be someone you don't know, it could be someone you do know, it could be a family member.
I'm going to have to say my mum, just because we went away and I got to see her really happy, and it was just so nice. And it was just, yeah, she's my favourite because we'd spent some good times together.
Oh, that's really
We went
nice.
away, yeah.
I would say this month it would be my best friend Steph. Because she came down last week and we had like a London weekend together, and I managed to kind of get us into a hotel for the night, and we had like dinner, and then we went shopping, and it was just so nice, and it was so good to see her.
Oh.
Yeah, and she's always there for like advice and making sure that everything's kind of organised in my mind, and she talks me through things, and she's just, yeah, I love her.
Nice.
She's so best. Favourite things that you wore?
Alright, okay, this is like shoes. You wear shoes, right? Okay, so I got these when I was away, and I've never really splashed out on clothing before in terms of like designer. And these are Zadig and Voltaire.
Oh,
And
wow.
I've always really loved that designer because it's kind of edgy, and there's lots of skulls on things, and it's very kind of I don't know, I like it a lot. So I found these pair of boots, which are like Western boots. I love Western boots.
They're really nice.
And they've got like the bit on the back, but these were like, it was like heaven has opened its gates to me because these were actually half price. So when I looked at the thingy on the tag and I was like, okay, cool, whatever. Took them to the till and she was like,
no way. That is the best when that happens. When
I know.
You probably thought, oh, well, this price is fine. So when they're half, it's like, yes.
So I bought a purse as well.
Did you really?
Yeah, that was also half price, so it didn't matter.
Oh, brilliant.
Yay.
They're
Yay.
Gorgeous. I'll leave a link down below so you can go have a look.
Oh my God.
This is my favourite piece of Feb. So if you read my blog and see my Instagram, you might have seen this already. And it's feel the fabric though.
Oh my God.
That's the only reason I bought it. Really, the fabric. So it's a matte silk. It's incredible, and it goes all the way down into kind of a long dress. So I wear it. It's like a big dress, and it's also got. Oh yeah, and it's also got a belt, so you can tie it in with a belt. I'll put a picture on the screen so you can kind of see what it looks like on. But I just loved it. It was mostly the fabric.
Yeah,
I was like, I
so
can't
nice.
leave without this fabric. The only thing is, I don't know how to wash it, and I've obviously got like makeup on it, and look at that. And I'm like, how do you even wash?
I mean, does it not say? They don't have tags.
It must be dry clean.
Yeah.
I just love it. It's just so pretty.
That is beautiful.
So yes,
what do you style it
from
with?
Joseph, like high ankle heel boots. You almost with like straps.
Yeah, yeah.
So just add a bit more texture to the bottom, and then like a nice bright pastel bag.
Ooh.
Looks cute. Or most bags, even like a black bag would look really nice. Favourite thing that you did, so how you spent your free time. So this could be anything you did.
I went to Disneyland Paris on my birthday and I wanted to cry. It was amazing. Like, I've only just been to Orlando. If I could build a house on the main street, I'd quite happily live there.
It is amazing. It's so magical.
I know, it is the ultimate, let's forget about all our worries, all of our stresses, because you're just in the land of dreams.
Yeah. It does fill you with so much happiness. I don't know what it is.
I know, I think everything is manufactured there to please you.
Yeah.
So that is probably why.
Yeah. I went to, it was like a Clarins event. You'll have seen this in my vlog. We went to the Mondrian Hotel and there's kind of loads of people there like that I knew, like Susie and Em and Tamara. Just so nice to see everyone. We went for like a meal and all sat around and was caught up for like so many hours just chatting about. So yeah, it was just really, really nice and I really enjoyed that. Nice.
Oh, that sounds so
Yeah,
nice.
it was really nice. Link that vlog by the way down below, just in case you've not seen it and you'd like to see it. Okay, favourite things that you ate?
I'm really sorry, like, because obviously, like, because Paris happened.
Yeah.
Like, it's totally taking over the theme, but I had an eclair from this place. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Was it called Angelina by any chance?
No, I googled, like, eclairs of Paris. L'Eclair du Genie, and it was basically, like, different types of eclairs. I think I had something with, like, a cheesy stuff, and Mum had almonds or... I actually don't even know. It's almost like going to like a donut bar and having all the different donuts, but they were eclairs and they were insane. My mum was like, I'm not going to bother buying Tesco eclairs anymore.
Really?
I was like,
Really?
she was like, I'm going to just buy expensive cakes now. I was like, okay,
what
cool.
A babe.
So that night, I was going, Mum, can't stop thinking about that eclair.
Really? Did you not go back and get more?
Well, it was quite like far away from where we were. Like we literally like travelled to the eclair and then we sat on a bench and ate it and then we're like, should I go back?
I love that. After the Clarins event thing, the day after, that's when I saw my best mate's death. I went to London and we stayed at Duke's Hotel and we went to their restaurant that's called 36. My gosh, it was good food. It was so, again, it's all in the vlog. You can see it all there, all unfolding. But it was the most incredible food. We had like an amuse-bouche, which was like a little like pumpkin veloute. I was like, I don't know.
Amuse-bouche.
An amuse-bouche. And we had like goat's cheese starter and I had like a goat's cheese and beetroot risotto. Oh my gosh. And then afterwards we had 3 cheeses, you know, like a cheese plate, and the cheese was like out this world cheese. It was so
cheesing.
good. It was so brilliant. So I'd highly recommend it. Next one is, what's the favourite thing you drank?
Well, it was my birthday this month, so I was drinking a lot of margaritas on my night out.
Really?
Yeah, I just love margaritas, and I had like, you know when you go to a restaurant which do like burgers and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I took my whole family and friends there, and we just had that. So I had like a really big pink margarita, and it was really, really nice. Then afterwards we went for drinks, and then and they make a bit more like their cocktails are more traditional. So I had like, it was like half the size as the previous one, but oh my god.
Really?
I was like, is this just tequila?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But generally, like, cocktails originally are mixing alcohol and not necessarily the mixer.
Yeah.
So I felt like I'm doing it properly now, and it was really nice.
So it's definitely going to be, hands down, I went to Angelina in Paris. Have you been to Angelina in Paris?
No.
Oh, I'd heard about it before,
Mm.
and people had told me to go, and finally, our hotel was literally next door to it, so I was like, yes.
Ooh.
I went there. The hot chocolate is insane. It's literally like melted molten chocolate.
I
It's
did
so
see
good.
these things, and
Yeah.
I was like, oh, but I was already pushing the limits
Yeah.
with everything else.
It's so good.
But-
They give you about this much. It's boiling hot.
Oh my god.
But it's so delicious. It's like the best hot chocolate I think I've ever
Oh
had.
my god.
I know, and I'm a connoisseur of the hot chocolate.
Ooh.
Let me tell you. Favourite event or occasion?
Like, I had my birthday, and then a few days later we went out for food and drinks with my family, all my family and friends. And I just had such a nice time, because normally like you do your family thing and they do stuff with your mates, but I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to book a really big table. And it was really nice because I've got like younger nieces, so my friends were like interacting with them and playing with them, and then it was just a really nice night. And I got like, all my mates brought me my presents, and my friends always buy me stupid stuff, but it's always really good, like, and I love it. And I got home and I literally wanted to cry because I was so overwhelmed and happy with how the night went, and how and everyone had just like put so much thought into what they got me and everything. Even if it was stupid, it was very much me, and I was like, oh, I'm so happy.
That's so nice.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Okay, for my favourite event or occasion, it's got to really be, again, when I went to Paris. And
Your pictures looked.
yeah,
Sick.
it was amazing. So like with the picture I showed you, the Dior one, so it was the Dior event and the whole Dior kind of shebang, and then the day after I met up with Armani and went to like backstage at the Armani show. I also got to meet like the head makeup designer for Armani, and then I also went to the couture show for Victor and Rolf. So that few days when it was like Dior, Armani, Victor and Rolf, like couture style, was just so amazing.
That
like,
sounds pretty amazing.
you know, it's not like pinch me moments.
Yeah.
I've always loved like designer fashion. So to be able to go to a couture show and go backstage and meet all these kind of amazing people that are so creative was just like, yeah, it was a bit of a pinch me moment. I felt very proud that I got that chance.
I'm doing this. I
Yeah.
worked to get this.
Yeah,
It's good.
exactly. Like
Yeah.
I worked very, very hard to kind of get to
Yeah.
that point. So
Yeah.
felt very, very proud. So yeah, okay, next one. What you heard. So your favourite song of the month.
Okay, my favourite song of the month. Well, I'm very, very dubious about covers. However, Haim or Haim or him, they did a cover of "Cause I'm a Man" by Tame Impala. Now, that album from Tame Impala, I've got it on vinyl, and it's been on all of December and January. But then I discovered that Haim did a cover, very much similar to the original, but it's beautiful because of like the female vocals on it, and I've been listening to it like over and over again, like, yeah. But it's really, really good.
Really?
It is on Spotify, so put the link to it if you
will.
can.
I will.
But it's a really, really good song. It's very chill, but I feel like they haven't strayed too far from the original, which I feel is almost like a tribute to it. So yeah.
Oh, that sounds amazing. I'm going to go listen after this.
Yeah.
I'd probably say there's kind of two faves. First one being the new Panic at the Disco album.
Okay.
Have you listened to it? It's
I'm
a
not
good
deep.
album. Because I was obsessed back in the day with the first album they did. So obsessed. I was on that. So when this came out, I was like, I'm pretty sure they did a second album. I didn't really listen to it. But then when this came out, I was quite excited about it. And I've really been on that. So that's really good. And then I've got to mention Pillow Talk. Do You Like It by Zayn.
I haven't listened to that yet.
You being serious?
I know. And I did actually try and look it up online, like Zayn's no single, but I think when I was looking for it, I didn't have a good internet connection. So I was like, oh well. And I forgot. I've just forgotten about it.
Oh, it's so catchy. It's ridiculous. Like Alex put it on and was like, oh look, Zayn's new song, played it, and I was like, This is well catchy. And since then, especially with me going to the gym so much recently, it's been like my proper workout track.
I'm gonna have to. Well, I know. We'll have a party after this. Me and you. We'll just play our 2 songs.
Yeah, we should. But yeah, I don't know. It's really sexy and really like, I don't know. It's really catchy and like uplifting in a way. But yeah, it's a good one.
Good stuff.
Favourite things that you use?
Used, okay. My favourite thing that I've used are my headphones. They are wireless Bluetooth headphones by Parrot. And they've got a really nice like copper like side to them, but they're like touch sensitive, so you can control your music by doing things on here.
Seriously?
Yeah. Do you want to try it?
Yeah.
Right. And they literally block out sound, so when you turn them on, it's like you're going deaf. Hang on, turn that on.
Ooh.
But okay, you pause it by just touching it. Yeah. And then you can play it again. And then volume is done by
the sound is incredible.
Volume, slide up and down. Is it working? And then you can skip a song by just...
No way.
Yeah.
So you just, oh my god.
So, like when you're at the gym... Oh, here we go. Let's take them off. They're mine. When you're at the gym and you're like on the treadmill and you're like, I'm bored of this.
Oh my god.
And then also they do stop playing when you take them off. Like they pause.
Seriously?
So if you bump into someone in the street and you need to sort of talk to them, you can just go like that and it'll stop playing without having music blasting.
Love those, Helen.
Yeah, they're just really, really nice.
Yeah. Okay, I need a pair of those.
You need a pair of those.
Definitely. Okay, well my thing I use is a little bit more boring than Helen's.
No!
I thought I'd mention it again because I have mentioned this a few times. But recently, this has been my saviour, especially with my hair being so kind of grey blonde. After a few days, after maybe a week, it just starts to go more. Yeah, I don't know, like yellowy green tone.
I know what you mean, because mine, although it's sort of...
It's very the grey, yours at the moment. With mine, it does start to go just a bit off.
Mm-hmm.
And this just pulls it back to life. Like, so many people say, you're only meant to use it like once every 2 weeks or not that often. But I mean, I only wash my hair every 4 or 5 days anyway. So, what I do, I'll shampoo my hair and then I'll literally like coat my hair in this, like coat it. Rub it in a bit, but literally like coat it, so it's like purple my hair. I'll leave it like 5 minutes while I'm not washing the rest of me. Then I'll wash it off, and literally it makes such a difference. Like my hair's gone so much more. It
is really, really nice.
It's so much brighter, whereas when I first had it done, it was so much more like yellow blonde, golden blonde.
Yeah.
So this is so good. This is a L'Oreal Professional Expert Silver Gloss Protect System. And I have mentioned it a lot of times before, but yeah, honestly, it's so good. I'm still using it a lot. I hope you've got more of an insight into Helen as well as May for February. I do love doing these videos. They're really nice. Insight. They're just chill.
I like the questions.
Yeah.
They're very much about you and less about things.
Yeah, but the kind of things about us that other people can kind of learn something from.
Yeah.
So if it's like a film you need to watch or something you need to listen to, then it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
cool.
that's really good.
Ooh,
thanks for having me.
So yes, thank you so much for watching as well, guys. Like I said, I'll leave all of Helen's links down below. Go and check out her channel and subscribe. You will honestly love her just as much as I do. Be sure to go over as well to Helen's channel where we have recorded another video as well. So go check that out.
That's how collabs work.
Yeah, exactly. I will see you guys really soon and take care.
Farewell.
Bye.
Bye.